Can this supplement do more harm than taking the actual drug?
No.
No, right.
Yeah.
So there's enough research out there. I mean, you've probably heard of that study about the prison mates who were actually fed a really good diet with high nutritional value. They were given supplements. The violence went down, the crime went down, the mental, you probably heard of that study,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
And so you can't really argue it. So what is the reasoning behind all of this and Health Canada? I think we need to say it. Go ahead, Shawn, David.
This Empower Plus is licensed as a vitamin supplement that's in health food stores, and anyone without any advice can go and pick it up and take it. So let's not pretend it's dangerous. It's vitamins and minerals. It just happens to be chelated in such a way you can access them. So I think people have to understand that our Food and Drug Act is not there to protect people's health. It's there to protect intellectual property rights. I was still learning here. When was that trial, David? Anyway, like 2006, seven, something like that. Maybe
2005.
2008.
2005, and the decision was rendered in the summer of 2006.
Okay, so we're running this trial in 2005, Sandy, and there's a Health Canada inspector on the stand, and I'm trying to set her up with a bunch of questions that I know I'm going to get yeses to, and then I'll create this box, and she can't get out of it for the final question. And one of my lead-up questions, which I just thought was a slam dunk, of course she's going to say yes, was something like, well, as a Health Canada inspector, you're there to protect our health. Now, everyone viewing this would think, well, the answer is going to be yes. But her problem is she's under oath and she's not wanting to lie. So she won't tell me yes. And I'm trying to circle around, because I need her to say yes. I'm trying to create this box. She won't say yes. And then she truthfully explains to me that Health Canada, and listen carefully, Health Canada is there, not there for good health outcomes. Health Canada is there to enforce the Food and Drug Act and regulations. And the Food and Drug Act and regulations say that you cannot sell a life-saving supplement to people that, will die otherwise. That's not what it says. It says you can't sell something that's not approved of by Health Canada, and you can't get approval for a natural health product to treat a serious health condition like bipolar disorder because you don't have a patent, and the process, it's going to cost you $1 billion. So you'll never raise the money, you'll never spend the money, and then as soon as you're through, everyone can compete with you anyway. But there's too much vested interest to allow a non-patented product that actually works through. So it will never happen. But, understand when you have Health Canada inspectors under oath and they're actually going to tell the truth, they make it very clear. Like a different inspector, I mean, David, I think you know this evidence better than I do, Mr. Brousseau. Like, I think I'm saying something like, because it was clear people were dying. Like, Sandy, before they started seizing product, like psychiatrists and doctors and patients and family members were communicating to Health Canada, because we have their letters, saying, don't do this. People are going to die. Like, nothing else, psychiatrists writing, nothing else works. And my patient's like perfectly well. Like, they're going to die if you take this away. They didn't care. And so basically it put to it kind of a different Health Canada inspector, something like, well, if you had information that your actions were still going to kill somebody, like, would you still go ahead? Yes. Yes. We have transcripts. Like, I'm not